Well, good day. Thanks for being here today. My name is Jonathan. I'm the founder and owner of the Zabrocki Real Estate Group in Chanhassen, Minnesota. Today we're at my home here in the San Diego area in our backyard. And I'm excited for you to learn a lot of cool stuff on this video. This is video number 3 of a 9-set series. Each video is about 8 to 9 minutes in length. And we're getting really close to getting super tactical in how to make a difference in real estate. And that's really what we do. We're about making a difference and making a fortune at the same time. And I've gotten a couple of comments back already, and I want to address some of those. Some people have said, hey, what's some of the rest of your backyard look like? And we'll get to that. Maybe in the next couple of videos we'll change it up and we'll shoot from different spots so you can see that. If you're ever out in this area, call me. I'd love to give you a tour, show you the areas and the sights and the sceneries. I love Minnesota. I get back there quite often, but this is definitely a home for me. I love the sunshine, 340 plus days of the year. Also got a couple of comments too, and let's address some of those. Personal life, financial life, business life. All three of these are so critical. And I believe when you're making a difference and you make a fortune, these fall into place. The skills, 4 of them are so essential and necessary. Attitude, prospecting, presenting, asking. We're going to go really deep into prospecting today. $103,000 of income to you. That's after a 50% commission split. When you work with just one seller at $500,000, and I'm going to go over 6 different areas of how to accomplish just that. We really set you up for success. I think that's so critical. I hope you can tell that that's my heart and that's my mindset, is I really want you to succeed, because you've made a super wise decision to be into real estate. Now we just got to take it a step further and copy my formula, copy my blueprint, my game plan, because it really does work. We offer a guaranteed income of $60,000 when you put this system into place. I don't believe there's any other firm that guarantees anything for that matter. It works. First days, bunch of leads, 0 fees, your success. This is so critical. I believe in your success, but to have your success, the client's got to succeed. And that's why we have such a huge value proposition, where we're selling homes in 58 days. We're selling them for more money, and we've been doing this for 8 years. We've helped 937 families out now. I should change that. Since video 1 was produced, I think we're now up to 947, 48, 49, something in that range. A couple things, and I jotted them down because someone says, well, what else do you give? We understand the $60,000 guarantee. We understand it works. We understand we're going to get you, Jonathan, 3 days a week, an hour each day, but what else? And let me read it off to you. And these are all free. They cost you $0. $349 virtual tour, free. This is for every property you list. Sign installs, free. Brochure box, free. Brochure tubes, free. Lock boxes, free. Directional signs, free. Open house signs, free. Business cards, free. Copier use, free. 4-color, 4-page brochure. If you haven't seen our brochure, it's dazzling. It's free. 4-color, 4-page personal brochure and home brochure, free. Bat phone rotation. We get a lot of leads coming in. You get on that rotation phone. Thank you note cards and mailed, free. We're going to go over in a later video. I think it's video number 9 on thank you cards that revolutionized my life. King Map books, free. 1-800 call. Capture technology, free. Continuing education, free. And the biggest thing is the magazine advertising, which is substantial. Okay, let's jump forward. Sellers or buyers? We talked about it. Gotta at least work with someone who wants to talk, friendly, is going to do it. They want to do it at market value, and they want to do it with you. For the rest of them, SW, 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 SW. Some will, some won't. So what? Someone's waiting. In a kind way. Okay, seller and buyer. Who do you want to work with? I don't know. You decide. I decided my 3rd year in real estate that I wanted to focus on sellers, and I went from 14 million to 27 million in 1 year. And I took a lot of time off. I went to Germany with my family for a month. I believe that year we also went to the island of St. John for a month. I believe both of those times I left my cell phone at home. I'd have to double check with my wife on that, but I focused on sellers. Why? Well, with a seller, it's going to take a certain amount of hours. With a buyer, it's going to take a certain amount of hours. How many hours? Connor, can you grab me my pen for me real quick? Because I want to write in here how many hours. And this is going to just dazzle you guys. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
A seller, with our systems, our procedures, our framework, 10 hours. A buyer, 40 hours. That means I got to work with, well, I can work with 4 times more sellers and make the same amount of money, but I'm actually going to make more money in the same amount of time. It's amazing. You know, who does the work? Well, with a seller, well, let's start with a buyer. You got to do 100% of the work. So when you work with a buyer and they want to go buy a home on a Saturday afternoon, who has to show them homes? You. If they want to look in the evening, who's showing them homes? You. If you have a child's piano recital all planned out, but gosh, this buyer's got to see this home and it just hit the market. You. And you can't call up a local realtor at another firm and say, hey, I got this buyer, they want to take a look at a home this weekend, and I'm actually out, I'm in Duluth right now for a long weekend and I can't show it to them, would you like to show them the property? Another realtor's going to think it's a prank call. So you got to do 100% of the work. With a seller, and this is what I learned real quick between my second and my third year, there's 15,000 other realtors out there. And I can go into detail with you on this, how it takes 10 hours, and 10's on the high side. Usually it's more like 6 hours on our group with our systems. That's how long it's going to take to work with the seller. And the rest of the time, the other 15,000 realtors in the Twin Cities area are doing this, are showing this seller the home. That works because we have such a strong value proposition. We're selling homes faster and for more money, and we're doing such a phenomenal job in creating a raving family. Let's get into prospecting, because prospecting is so key. You can have all of this, but if you don't go out and prospect with people, nothing happens. So you can't be a secret agent. You got to go out. You got to make a difference. You got to tell people who you are. You got to tell them the message. 2 types in prospecting. Before I get into it, is any of this is this of value to you? If it is, text me, call me. My cell number 952-239-1214, or you can email me. You can contact me below. But let me know. Let me know how you're doing with this. If you're struggling with any of it, let me know. If you want more advice, a little more detail on anything I give, let me know, because I really, really want to be of service to you. Okay, let's get into this prospecting, because this just causes me to want to roll up my sleeves and get to work. There's 2 types: people you know, people you don't know. There's positives and minuses with both. Generally, the people that you know, what's the word for it? Sometimes they don't value you as much, or sometimes it's like, gosh, I got a great friend, right? And he wants me to give him a discount. Instead of charging 7% commission, charge a little less. Okay. And then the people you don't know. These people maybe value you a little more because you're the expert. And you're the expert because you got the results. And since you got the results and you've helped 900 plus families out, and you're selling homes faster and for more money, that's a different type of thing. And for me, the people I know, maybe that's 2,000 people. The people I don't know, gazillions. The secret revelation that I came up with after all my years of study and the successes I've had, the failures I've had, is that you have to work, but you gotta work smart. And that's why we're gonna cover these 6 categories, which each one, if done correctly, is gonna produce for you $103,000 of income each, if done correctly. I'm so excited. You're gonna be blown away by the next video. Have a fantastic day. Make a difference.